Hey folks, Dr. Mike Israetel here for Renaissance Periodization. I got my Joey Satmary's Lion's Den Gym t-shirt on. Go check out Joey Satmary's channel, Sat Strength, I think it's called. In any case, new series. Hopefully will go on for a long time. Weekly tips. These are going to be really short videos that just clue you in onto a little bit of something I thought I could share that you guys could get something out of. And a lot of these aren't super complete thoughts. They're not systematic like most of the other videos we have on there. But if you want systematic, good God, check out all our playlists and you'll have enough to keep you, engaged because you're so lonely and nobody loves you and you don't have anyone to talk to, which is why I make these. So today's tip is something I say to folks if I'm training them in person, to really help them focus the exercise on as much hypertrophy yield as possible. And that is focus, stricter, slower, deeper. Let's break those down one by one. So when I say focus, I mean I want them to focus during the lift on the strong contraction of the muscle, the target muscle, not the other muscles, detecting that tension pulling the muscle apart, feeling that burn sometimes in the target muscle, and the stretch of the target muscle, especially when it has been taken out to its end ranges of motion. If you focus on the muscle, it helps you do the next thing better, which is to keep your technique stricter. And this is a tip I often give when people get a little bit tired. Let's say they're doing hack squats and they're halfway through the set. They might still be focused on the muscle, but a lot of times their technical execution starts to wane because, let's be honest, technical execution under a lot of pressure and tension and metabolite burn is hard. So when we say stricter, we are really mean improving the execution of your technique, like less swinging, less cheating, less bouncing, and less using unneeded muscles. Good thing is, these two, focus and strictness, feed back into each other. If you're focused on the target muscle, you can make sure that if your strictness goes sort of to hell, you'll actually detect that there's less of a focus on the muscle. Increasing your focus can be done, but if you're like, well, how do I increase focus without just kind of thinking about it? If you are stricter with the exercise, it actually helps you focus more. So both feed in on each other, and that's a very, very good thing. Another thing to help is slower. I don't mean on the ascent, but generally many exercises can be very helped if you slow down the eccentric just a little bit. So instead of on curls coming down like this, get up on the curl and then come down, take 2 or 3 seconds and then come up. Slowing down a lot of times lets you focus on the muscle more, and it lets you absorb all that eccentric damage and all that lengthening tension that has been shown scientifically to cause lots of muscle growth. And again, it's a super big tip when you're really getting into the tail end of doing curls. You guys ever think like, I just want to get these done. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be curling. Let me just do these and go away. Right? You're like I rack the curl ball, just throwing it at grandma over in the corner of the gym. So if you tell yourself slower, then you really milk out all of the stimulus for each rep. You might not get as many reps, but who cares? All the reps are high quality. They're actually less likely to get you hurt, and you're there for a reason. You're doing a really, really good job. Lastly is deeper. A lot of times we have an inclination, again, because we want to avoid pain, to cut the range of motion short on a variety of things. But it's been shown that stretch under tension causes an extra amount of hypertrophy that we may not be able to expect with just regular tension applied in the mid-ranges of motion. So if you apply tension in your bicep like this, it might not cause as much growth as applying tension when it's down here. Same thing for the pecs, glutes, quads, triceps. So these tips all come together when I'm coaching someone on, let's say, a leg press, right? I'll say focus on your quads. Stricter technique, heels down, knees out, and make sure your knees aren't wobbling. Control the weight on the way down. Notice I said control the weight. How do you help with that? Slower. Go slower to make sure your technique is better. You slower on the way down, all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm feeling everything. And then, the pain really starts to kick in and the fear. And then that's when I say deeper. Now go deeper and deeper and deeper still. And all of a sudden their knees come super far back. Quads are getting torn to fucking shreds. They lock out, and we recycle these tips. So these are some cues that can really help you. Try applying a few of them, and you'll notice in most cases that if you bring the effort and you apply these cues, you're going to get more out of your training, plain and simple. Folks, I'm Dr. Mike. See you next week for another one of these.